Welcome to day 2 of 30 Days of Halloween. On the last episode we talked about the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. Now, today what I'm going to talk about is, quite frankly, my all-time favorite Halloween movie. And this one's actually not a horror film. So I've decided to throw in A Nightmare Before Christmas. So A Nightmare Before Christmas to me is as Halloween as it gets. From Halloween Town to Christmas Town to everything in there. And during the Halloween season, sometimes you gotta watch something that's a little less scary or gory, and that's where A Nightmare Before Christmas comes in. It's Tim Burton's A Nightmare Before Christmas. I can't count how many times I've seen this movie. Literally, I first saw this movie in 1993 in theaters, and I actually saw it. I went to the movies with my family, and we all saw this in Everett, Washington, right next to the Everett Mall. There was a movie theater there at the time. It's not there anymore. But I remember watching this and loving the movie. Really loving it. And when I was a kid, I didn't get a lot of the references. There's references to Frankenstein. There's references to Texas Chainsaw, Creature from the Black Lagoon. All the songs in the movie are just classic. It's as classic as it can be. And when I was a kid, it wasn't as big as it is now. It became an underground cult classic, and now you can get merchandise, figures, there's video games, there's soundtracks, everything. I recently bought the sing-along song edition. So literally what Nightmare Before Christmas is you have Jack, who every year does the same old thing on Halloween, and what he wants to do is find something that means more to him. It's almost like self-discovery, and he stumbles upon Christmas Town, and that just opens his eyes, and he really just wants to see what's out there. You have a villain in there, you have Oogie Boogie, but then you have all these surrounding supporting characters. And that's almost what the movie entitles. It's like Jack's self-discovery. Jack is trying to figure out what he wants out of life. And that's the great thing about Nightmare Before Christmas, is its interpretation on you. Like, what do you see out of the film? What enlightens you and what makes you happy? And that is everything Nightmare Before Christmas. There's a love story between Jack and Sally. There's the relationship between him and Zero. There's so much in there, and it's so, at times it's deep, philosophical things. And to me, I look at it differently than I did when I was a kid, because it's like, there's very few things that I can still harness from when I was a child. And anytime I put on A Nightmare Before Christmas, it takes me back to when I was like 7. 7 years old watching this movie. It was a simpler time. Things were different. And that's really cool. I really love the ambiance of it. And it's a great film, great storytelling, good music. Danny Elfman makes a phenomenal score. Great music he wrote. The miniatures in there, the stop motion animation. Nightmare Before Christmas is the best movie you can watch and it's something you can watch with your kids or with the family, and it is really something that you should really watch every year. So this was day 2, and this is my review review retrospective for A Nightmare Before Christmas.